Looking to perform their civic duty had the chance to get out and vote early this morning in the primary election. On top of the governor's race and several major state positions, Jefferson Parish also has big council seats to fill. As Josh Robertson reports, the parish opened 2 new locations to make the process more convenient for residents.
Well, truthfully, I came to the library. I mean, I heard about the early voting, but I came to the library and I saw it. So I said, take the opportunity and do it here.
Jefferson Parish officials introduced 2 new temporary early voting sites this weekend to add to the 5 others across the parish, making it easier for residents to cast their ballots. For the October 14th gubernatorial primary, the new polling locations are at the Marrero Community Center and the East Bank Regional Library in Metairie.
That's what it's all about. It's all about giving people the opportunity and having fair, transparent elections.
Dennis DeMarco is the Jefferson Parish Registrar of Voters and says this particular election is garnering massive interest, not just because there will be a new governor for the first time in 8 years, but also because there are major races across the board, including in his parish.
You have a new Attorney General, we'll have a new Treasurer, we'll have a new Secretary of State, a lot of major offices. People have a lot of choices.
In JP, there are also 2 at-large council seats and a Kenner council seat up for grabs. DeMarco says it's why a big turnout is expected for early voting, which is growing in popularity with each election.
We have 61 additional people working. We have 98 voting machines spread among the 6 offices. So again, a major increase from what we had the last election.
Because when you go to the any building, they make you get your wallet, your keys, your phone. You got to take everything out, put it through the metal detector, and you have to go through all that just to go vote.
Residents coming to cast their votes early Saturday say exercising their rights shouldn't be a hassle, and that's why they say they're happy with the convenience.
Every election is important. It's better than what I have to stand in line at a school, which I do. But,
yeah, you'll do it.
But I'll do it.
Josh Robertson, Fox 8, Local First.
Early voting will run through October 7th, except for tomorrow. If you're planning to vote absentee, you have until October 10th, but your ballot must be returned by October 13th, and Election Day is October 14th.